Hello everyone, and welcome to The Night of the Rabbit. This is a game by the company Diadelic, and it's a point-and-click adventure game about a young boy named Jerry whose dream is to be a magician. I have played this game before, and I absolutely love it. It's one of my favorite games by the Diadelic company, and I wanted to share the experience with you guys. So let's start.
And so it begins. My apprentice's finest hour. If only I had been there. I could have prevented it all. Oh, who are you? Can you not speak? Does that mean you don't know? Are you lost?
Let's say that we are.
Oh, so you're looking for the beginning of your story. If we can find you a beginning, you'll know where to go from there. You have no idea how lucky you were to cross my path. I know a lot about stories. I hope you aren't just here to steal one of mine. You aren't, are you? All right, to find your beginning, we must look for something that feels like once upon a time. Follow me. There you are. Now we just have to find your beginning. Even if you lose yourself, beginnings can be found anywhere, and only those who start can find their way. And you will recognize it. A beginning smells like the air in spring and the hope for more. A beginning is... I think you already know. Endings, on the other hand, well, we can worry about those later. Do you understand? Really? It's been a long time since I've met someone with such a keen intellect. Did you hear something? The fog must be playing tricks on my imagination. It's gotten cold, don't you think? Follow me. There's your beginning. It's really lucky you stumbled upon me. I don't think you would have found your beginning all by yourself. You look familiar somehow. I'm sure we shall meet again, unless the fog thickens more. I can't see the hand in front of my face already. Strange fellow. He reminds me of a character in one of my old tales. I hope he finds his way. Not even I could say where he'll end up if he doesn't, or when, even. So, let's help his beginning along a bit. Ah, this beginning rhymes. I must note it down right away.
After a long summer day in a place not far away, Jeremiah Hazelnut was tucked in bed to dream of the dream that he always had. Each night to his mother, Jerry did say,
I want to be a magician one day.
and each night she would reply, as mothers do,
One day, sweet son, your dream will come true.
and as mothers do, she whispers,
Good night.
soon Jeremiah Hazelnut would sleep tight. And soon, very soon, as dreams sometimes do, the dream that he had would come true.
Jerry! Jerry!
Yeah? What do you want,
Wake up, sleepyhead!
Oh no! Am I going to be late for school?
Come outside and enjoy the sunshine. You don't want to sleep away your whole summer vacation, do you?
Summer vacation?
Jerry, school starts the day after tomorrow. You don't have to worry about your things until then.
I still have 2 days before school starts. I've still 2 whole days of adventure left. Haha!
Like we do every day with our morning calisthenics. It's our program. Start the day fit and cheerful.
What on earth is this? Usually it's the top 40 playing all day long.
The crows must have overdone it yesterday. There's not a single one in the sky this morning. What a beautiful day.
Crows?
But don't just sit there and rust, or you'll just make it easier for them tomorrow. Okay, follow my lead. If you don't want to listen to our program, then go ahead and start your day any way you like. Imagine a small X floating in the air. You can click on it to drop out at any time.
Wow, when he says it like that, I can practically see the X floating in front of me.
But why would you want to drop out? What? You think you already know everything? Smart Alex. Touch the radio. Imagine a mouse pointer. Move it to the radio and then click with the left mouse button.
So this is for the morning calisthenics, which is essentially just their beginning tutorial, but we don't really need to do it since we already know how things are gonna work. So left click to select, right clicked will go into your inventory or to have an additional option for things to do. So we're gonna click X for today since I already know what I'm doing.
Of course, you can also start your day without our program. Start the day fit and cheerful. Tune in again anytime. Just click on your radio. And remember, a simple leg cramp could cost you your life when you're fleeing from a wild crow.
Huh? What's he talking about?
Stay fit, stay cheerful. Mousewood Radio now continues with the leaf fall report.
Mousewood Radio? Huh, never heard of that. It must have something to do with sunspots.
An interesting radio station indeed. Well, it's obviously not from our town, so we will soon find out what Mousewood Radio is. But for now, let's look around our front yard to see what we can do.
I'll take one for later. They're supposed to be good for your eyes, and an adventurer like me needs to see everything. Strange. Footprints. A large animal must have run through the carrots under my window last night. I'd say it was a mysterious, long-extinct mammal, the gremlin wolf. Ever since I became a junior member of the Jungle Explorers Club, my theories have sounded a lot more convincing. So much expertise for just 50 cents a month.
Well, he was right. An animal did come in our garden last night, but it was to stare at us through our bedroom window.
We call that old rock the dwarf. Mum says it's been living here since long before we came. Please keep watching out for us, old dwarf.
Let's look inside our mailbox.
Empty. I think Mum already picked up the mail.
Ah, alright. You can see sweet-smelling strawberries over here.
Mmm, sweet and juicy.
Jerry!
I'm okay, Mum. I won't eat them all.
What? Jerry, I just want to remind you to pack your things for school tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll do it. School.
Yes, we've all been there.
Another one of those stickers.
A sticker. To see your collection, open your inventory and your game menu, click on the bonus collections. So you're going to see throughout this game, in here and in all the places that we're going to go, there might be a sticker hanging around, looking like a little mouse in a costume. It's part of the collections. There are other things to collect, such as trading cards and dewdrops. And they just unlock achievements, especially since this game is from Steam. So I might not have all of them in the game, but you guys can feel free, if you play it yourself, to try and go for all of them. I'll pick it up if I see it, but I'm not going to stress myself over finding all of them in this game.
This could come in handy.
Oh, Jerry, as you've got the basket, could you go and pick some blackberries for me?
For blackberry pie.
Of course!
Oh boy. Pick blackberries, check.
Alright, so we have our first task.
Dry as a bone. Hasn't rained for weeks. What a summer.
And our mother wants us to go and pick some blackberries. First, let's continue looking around the scene and then we'll head off.
Oh ho. Oh ho. They look delicious. Blech, they're sour. Ugh. Why do red currants always trick me like that? It must be the bright red colour.
Jerry seems to be a bit of a snacky boy. He's eating everything that he can.
No marauding kids in sight, and also no sign of the gremlin wolf. As usual. The coast is clear. My secret stash. I shudder to think what havoc my magical tools could cause in the hand of a lesser magician. The whole world would be in peril. What do we have here? Matches, firecrackers, and my gold coin. Let the adventure begin! Oh, better not leave it open. You never know. Don't want the gremlin wolf to pick up my scent.
That's very smart, Jerry. So, if we look into our inventory, we will see there's a coin with a hole in it. This will be especially handy later on, and we will discover why. So, pretty sure we've picked up everything that we can from this area, so let's move on to the woods and try and find us some blackberries. Cool can of duck
Who dumps that trash
Pepco.
here in the woods? Unbelievable.
I know, I hate litter bugs too.
I can't count the times I got a splinter trying to climb it. Mum says people put up these little animal statues a long time ago to bring luck to hikers. I think there were more of them a couple of years ago. Mum says there used to be important trails to faraway places here, long before there were cars. Today, you can only get from here to our house into the woods where the old path tree is. You made yourself comfortable, Lazy Bones.
It's quite cute. Let's continue on before we head into a new area.
The owl's wall. It goes all the way to the big tree in the woods.
This way we can see our beautiful, gloomy city. Jerry seems to live on the edge of the forest. I would personally much prefer that too, rather than being in the houses and all the businesses.
The town looks so grey again today. When I was young, there was nothing but fields here as far as you could see. No, but seriously, since they built the supermarket next to the school, it looks even worse down there. School. With only 2 days of summer vacation left. Then I'll be stuck down there in a classroom again. Now that's an even worse thought. Although, that means there's still 2 days of adventure left.
Always the optimist, Jerry.
Sometimes I think the statue looks greedy. Other times I think it looks needy. I wonder why.
And if we continue this way, we have found our blackberries.
That prickly bush thinks it can keep me away from the juicy blackberries back there. Someone should teach it a lesson. Ow! You win this round, Bramble Bush.
Oh no.
There are blackberries back there, but this brambly bush is in the way.
Alright, so let's see what we can do to get rid of the brambly bush. We can continue on down here.
It's so quiet here, like the town is miles away.
There we are. We found a heavy stone.
Ugh, what am I supposed to do with such a heavy rock? I can't carry it very far. I'll put the heavy rock back. That's really hard on the arms.
There's a strangely shaped rock over here that kind of looks like a sleeping toad.
I always used to sit on this rock, because it felt like I was riding a great big animal. I'm too old for that now.
Cute. Oh, look, there's a stick.
I'll take that. One of my books says that mushrooms only grow in circles in special places, near entrances to the realm of the fairies. But it also says that fairies can be really, really unfriendly. I'd rather not meet any.
I'd be okay with meeting fairies. I don't know about anyone else. I quite find the fairy circles to be beautiful.
I heard there used to be an old trail here. Maybe that's why we call this path through. Anyway, this is now a dead end.
Alright, so I think we can go back to the blackberries now, and we can use the stick to whack away the bush. And let's pull down our inventory. We can use stick on a branch.
Alright, I have no other choice. No bush can stand between me and Mum's blackberry pie. A fatal mistake.
And we just caught some rose hips. But let's take our stick again and get rid of these spider webs.
Good idea. Now it's off.
Now there's nothing standing in our way from
They're
getting all the
screaming
delicious
today.
blackberries.
They also look like they need picking. They look like they can't wait to be picked. They go into the basket.
And there we go, we've completed our task for Mum, so let's bring her back her blackberries. We can get ourselves a slice of that pie later on today. I have to say, I absolutely love the art style of this game. It's kind of cartoony, kind of comic booky, and all the backgrounds are watercolor. It's really gorgeous.
Now I've got a whole basket full of blackberries. This should earn me the first and biggest piece of blackberry pie. Mom!
Yes?
I got the blackberries for you.
Thanks, sweetheart. In that case, you can have the first piece of the blackberry pie.
Yay! Wait a sec. Only the first piece.
And the biggest, Jerry.
And so the hazelnut family narrowly escaped a diplomatic incident. Huh? What was that?
Well, let's take a look.
Something's in there. Whoa, holy cow. Okay, be brave. As long as it's not a gremlin wolf, there's nothing to be afraid of. I bet it's just a pesky raccoon. Very careful. What was that? The letter just flew into my pocket.
Let's investigate this strange letter, shall we?
And there's no return address. Let's see what's inside. There's a weird symbol in the poem underneath it. How he made a carrot flame after drawing on rock a symbol all in white. Grinding white to powder makes it right. Then add black in turn, the kind you should be loath to burn. Black and white as they combine, the inside of your vessel line. Then 3 more things. Tree skin, tree fruit, and lastly but not least, a root. At the crossroads, draw a circle with the powder mix obtained. Put the vessel in the center of the powder ring, thus gained. Set the circle bang on fire. The carrot flame leaps higher and higher, and I will swallow it in haste to enjoy the lovely taste.
So we seem to have gotten a recipe for something. So, this letter is a riddle for all the items that we need to get. So we need a vessel, a root, a nut, and a tree fruit, if I'm correct. So let's come over here. You notice the aprons are very high up. We get to them. We take our stick.
Ha! I could do this in my sleep. Whoa! Look how many I got. Not bad.
Let's pick some up.
You can draw really well with these chalk stones. I think I'll take one. You never know.
Here we got ourselves some crumbly chalk.
An excellent place for me to draw with the chalk. I will draw the symbol from the flying letter. There. Huh? Squirrel. How cute. It almost seems like they want to tell me something. And now they're gone again. Looks like they left something by the mushrooms.
Let's go see what the squirrels left us. Some squirrel's bark.
How strange. The squirrels left a piece of bark here in the mushroom circle. I'd better take that.
Now I believe we can
I
crush
could
the
crush
chalk.
the chalk under the heavy stone, but where should I do it? Crumbled chalk on rock ledge. An installation by Jerry Hazelnut.
Let's pick up this heavy stone.
Ugh, what am I supposed to do with such a heavy rock? I can't carry it very far. That's really hard on the arms. Bam! It pulverized the crumbly rock, just like the poem described. Pretty cool. Now I've got fine white chalk powder. Well, feels good in my hands.
There we are. So we're following the rules of the poem so that we can try and get ourselves a carrot flame. So now, to follow along with it, we are going to combine some items. Do this, and make a powder mixture.
Fits.
So now, we have our vessel, which is the can,
It's in.
our powder.
Also in.
There we go. We have our bark. We have our fruit from a tree.
Yep.
Lastly, we have a root.
Okay, now everything is in.
And now we want to draw a circle by the crossroads.
Okay, that should do the trick.
All that's left is to set it aflame.
Alright, let's do it. Impossible. The trunk came out of nowhere. It's an impossible trunk. And I conjured it up. Yeah! I knew it. Practice makes perfect. Hazelnut is nuts, they said. There's no such thing as magic, they said. They'll all eat their words.
So let's examine this very mysterious trunk. Who is
The
this?
great Zaroff experienced the greatest illusionist of our time, but it doesn't say when and where the show is. How strange. The poster looks pretty old too. I wonder if the trunk here belonged to Zaroff. I'll just take one of his posters. Oh, there's a rip in the lining of the trunk lid.
Let's look
Well,
at it.
A little rip is no big deal. That's easy to repair. Uh-oh.
Well, aren't we a little destructive here, Jerry?
Hey, there's a magic wand in the lining. It almost looks like somebody hid it there. It's packed full of equipment for a magic show. It says the Great Zaroff on the poster. Is this his stuff? His top hat?
Let's look at the top hat.
Whoa, holy cow. What? Again? Man, oh man, magicians really need nerves of steel.
Let's use the magic wand on the top hat, and we'll do a little abracadabra.
Top hat and magic wand. All right, Jerry, the time has come. You've been training for this for years. So, abraca. Whoa!
It's been decades since I last drank a carrot flame. Permit me to introduce myself. I am the Marquis de Hoto.
Oh, but you're
Orictogulus cuniculus sapiens. Yes, indeed.
well, I'm Jeremiah.
Jeremiah Hazelnut, the boy with the dream.
What? You know my name.
I know much more than that. Your summer vacation ends the day after tomorrow.
That's right. Unfortunately.
Mathematics, leaky pens, hard wooden benches, dry chalk dust. You human children are so brave, yet you dream of more. The murmur of the leaves in the wind. It reminds me of home.
Where's that?
My home? It's where I'm remembered.
Yes, but where exactly?
I can scarcely remember.
What?
Jerry, tell me, what's your greatest dream?
What is our greatest dream? Well, we want to be a magician. So none of these seem very positive. But I guess magician isn't really a real job, even though it is.
Magician isn't a real job, so... Oh, what's the point? I want to be a magician.
I know, for I am a magician. Beloved, feared, needed, and extremely brilliant.
My goodness.
Will you be my apprentice?
What? Absolutely!
Travel with me. Beyond the boundaries of the imaginable. Study the 5 fiery mantras of the Phoenix Conjuration and master every single facet of magic. Well, not all of them, perhaps.
This is fantastic, but
But,
my mother says I have to be home for dinner.
Jerry, your training will take days, weeks.
Such a long time.
Such a long time. Of course,
True training in the magical disciplines, the study of the art of arts, all of this takes time.
then I probably won't be able to.
And even time itself is an object of study for magicians. He who studies time needs time.
Oh no.
But Jerry, listen to me carefully. Forget impossible. For a magician, nothing is impossible. On a day in summer vacation, anything is possible. I promise you that you'll be back in time for dinner. Are you ready to trust me, Jeremiah Posey?
I am.
You carry a certain coin.
What? How do you know that?
It has a very special aura. Where did you get it?
I don't know exactly. It seems like I've always had it.
Something is missing here. A memory? Don't worry, Jerry. Everything which is lost will turn up again.
I always used to practice my magic tricks with it.
Look through the hole in your coin. Its magic power will grant you a new view of the world. What you'll see is magical iridescence. From now on, the coin will show you what might be helpful in your training.
To look through the magic coin and see things that are invisible to the naked eye, open the inventory and click on the coin. You can also press the space bar or the middle mouse button at any time. The special coin essentially shows all active areas in the scene, so we know what we can click on and have options to interact with, essentially.
Magical iridescence. The coin. All of a sudden it tingles on my skin.
Take good care of your coin. My magic will protect you from being forgotten when you meet.
We're leaving this world.
We have no time to lose. After all, you want to be home in time for dinner. You will need this. Jerry, do you remember what I told you?
Nothing is impossible?
And soon it will no longer sound like a question when you say it.
Wait!
Do you know this place, Jerry?
Sure, that's the old park tree.
I am sure that you have sensed that this is a special place.
Special?
Magic. It's easy to get lost in places like this.
Hey, I'm not a little kid anymore.
Even adults can become lost in the woods. Do you sense something?
I hear a rumbling.
Use your coin, Jerry.
Oh man, a toad! It's gigantic.
The magic of this place allows it to survive here and grow, forgotten by time. But just as with any other power, magic too can be misused. Like the power of this portal tree. Then we intervene.
We?
The magicians, the tree walkers.
Tree walkers? I thought I was a magician's apprentice.
We tree walkers use magic portal trees to travel back and forth between different worlds.
Different worlds?
Places, times, and possibilities form an almost infinite number of worlds. You will be trained by me in the tradition of the tree walkers and acquire this ancient knowledge of walking between the worlds.
That kind of sounds complicated.
It's quite easy, almost like riding a bicycle.
Really?
No. At worst, it feels as if you're being ground to a powder between two contradictions.
I don't understand.
None of us do, but you'll learn quickly.
Portal tree? What does that mean?
Portal trees are trees with roots that reach deep into the fabric of reality. So deeply that they exist in more than one place and time, creating magical connections. Some use these connections to move back and forth among the worlds. As do we tree walkers.
But how do you use a portal tree?
This is where magic begins. Wow. Go through the portal, Jerry. From now on, casting magic and wandering between worlds will be an important part of your life.
Isn't it dangerous? I mean... Hey! Whoa!
Someone is entering the clearing. Four nails. And only a leaf in the eye of the storm. We must hurry. We shall ride the wind. As we have always done.
Hey! Whoa! This still looks like the woods we have back at home. Only somehow...
Here we are.
So that's with a backpack.
The farther we go from the portal tree, the more clearly you will come to realize that we have left the world you know far behind us. Only the parallels here at the portal tree suggest a connection. Such as this wall. Follow me, Jeremiah Hazelnut. I promised you magic. Another world. Before you, Jerry, lies Mousewood.
Wow!
Here you will complete your training.
Well, where's the school? And all the teachers nice.
This world is more magical than yours. Its trees send their roots deep into the earth and create connections like the one we used to get here. This world will be your school, and its inhabitants will teach you many things. This place may seem unusual to you, but soon it will be an important part of your life. And then, once your training is complete, you will see the world with the eyes of a tree walker. So follow me, young hazelnut.
Oh, wait.
I know this must still be overwhelming to you, but I need a moment. Just wait here. I'll be right back. I'm going to announce you to the town council.
Alright. Wow. Being this small is really interesting. Who would have thought that mice have talons?
Well, hey!
So we've arrived ourselves in Mousewood, and this is where most of the game will take place. It's absolutely adorable, so cute. I love all the characters and the anthropomorphic animals. They're all going to be super adorable and helpful. Some of them a little bratty, but you know, that's how they are. So we're going to call it a day here, guys. We've already been going on for quite a bit. So next episode we will be beginning our journey in Mousewood and our training on how to become a magician. But until then, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!